Hi guys, and welcome back to my build of the 5-foot Millennium Falcon miniature. Today I thought I'd just do a little walk around of the underside while I've got it flipped over, and just go over a few details, construction, just how I did things, and yeah, just to have a quick look of what's going on under there. So as you can see, in the middle where the gun turret goes, you can see the basic armature, which is pretty much a steel welded tubes that go through the entire middle of the model, and are mounted to that ubiquitous engine stand on the other end there, so I can move it around. But yeah, the interior is all MDF wood, and these are the individual ribs. I opted to go for quite thicker, like 18mm MDF, which really worked for me. And of course the domes are the 6mm ABS vacuum formed. So yeah. As for the pits, these are the New Hope detailed pits. Every part pretty much accurate. And there, don't know if you guys can see it too well, but I'll try and get in there and show you. Yeah. So yeah, all these little pipes in here were real challenge to get just right to match the reference. These are the thicker 6mm pipes, and my trick was to, in heat bending them, was to add, because they're hollow, they have a 2mm core in them, so I added 2mm styrene inside and then heat bended them to get the bends that I wanted. Otherwise, if you heat them up too much, without the core inside, they just bend and distort quite badly. So yeah, you live and learn. That's how I did those. So yeah, I've all the bits that you can't get to, yeah, like these pits, I've primed and etching black, which I use this one here, which is, yeah, Color Pack Pro Series Etch Primer Black, and this stuff is amazing. I sprayed out in the sun, which literally bakes it on. I don't know if this is available overseas, because I'm in New Zealand and this is what I could get. But yeah, I'm really happy with this primer. It's amazing stuff. So yeah, if you can ever get your hands on it, go for it. It's awesome. So yeah, I pretty much primed in all the areas you can't get to easily, like yeah, those pits inside of the jaw box. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it for the underside. But yeah, I've still got a few details to add. Well, there's all that rear quarter there to add. There's some major blast damage that goes down here. I've got to drill into that and work out the plating, and yeah, same as all the other areas. Yeah, the cockpit, of course, that was primed. This little cutout here, real challenge to get just right, to get this tube fitting perfectly, and for this panel to look as it should. And took me ages to get that done. This pipe here, still got to get attached that. I'll probably do that today, actually, what's on the underside. So flipped over, but yeah, that sort of goes around about there somewhere. Yep, anyway, I'll get that done. But yeah, the details that ILM put into this thing, all the kit parts, the bends of the pipes, it just looks so functional, and still blows me away, as I've said in the other videos and things. But yeah, the detailing of the mandibles especially is just absolutely incredible. All of these mandible pits, they were a challenge as well, like everything else on this model. They all have differing depths and diameters that go into these 3-inch holes. So each one's unique. Yeah, so same for the underside. It's just all the little things like getting all the pipes that are all lined up and where they go, and matching, you know, how far away from this notch and that notch. All the little notches have got to be in the right place, and it's just absolutely nuts, guys. I mean, we're just bonkers for doing this stuff, but yeah, it's got to be done right. So yeah, so we come over here to the docking ring side. I'm actually working on the starboard side. This is, yeah, actually this is the starboard side. So on there I will put, here's a blank docking ring, so that will go into there, be glued there. I've got to plate it out first. I'll show you that in a minute, the other one. And then of course it's plating all around that, and yeah, so that docking rings, here's the other docking ring, so that's being plated, and that will go in that place that I've just showed you. But yeah, it's like, oh, these here, this is where the landing gear would go. For A New Hope, they didn't actually have landing gear on it, but they opened these up for The Empire Strikes Back, and the same with the rear landing gear. So these were opened up and actually had gear doors with with that landing gear placed in. So these panels were quite a challenge to get right. They're all hand scratch built from styrene. Same with the rear ones. It's sort of, I think they were mirror images of each other. Just trying to remember off by hand. Yeah, but they were a labour of love to get just right, like everything else. So yeah, the gun turret. I will just place that in there, so that, I think that goes, sit nicely. Yep, so there we go. That actually locks into the back of this part here, and I've got alignment marks. It sits there. It's much better looking with the gun turret on. But yeah, it's just nice to see all the styrene, all the hand cut panels over a black base. ILM, when they built the miniature back in 1976, they had clear acrylic domes, and then spray painted them black, and then detailed out all the panels on the top, and yeah, and then detailed with all the kit parts. Well, yeah. So around the back here, I've cut out the strip for the engine pedals, and that has to be in pretty much perfect alignment with the underside engine deck, which is this big plate here. So again, you've got this, the engine pedal area, which I've yet to detail, and that should match these ones. There's 13 petals which again are sort of unique and need to be, yeah, they're all hand made, fitted. But yeah, all this area, that was just amazing detailing by ILM. Kind of blows me away when you see an area like this and you think, you look at all the kit parts and you look, I don't know if others do it, but I myself, I just sort of, ooh, you tot that up in your head, what cost of the kit parts, and you're looking there, you know, something like $10,000 just to, if you had all the kits to detail that, to pick each part out from the model kits. It's just insane. But yeah, this is the miniature I've always wanted to build, and fortunate enough to be able to do it and get it done. I'm kind of slow. I think you guys sort of realize, you know, it's taking me ages, but I'm trying to get it just right. And yeah, it's a real labor of love. So this is my my messy work area. Yeah, sorry guys, it is absolutely messy, isn't it? So yeah, I'll probably clean it off today and start again. But yeah, it doesn't take long to get messy. Oh, no cat in the basket today. She's gone AWOL somewhere. So yep. If I come down to the front shot. Yeah, detail's just incredible. You know, I sit down and look at it and just think, oh, how did I do that? But you know, each area you just get done, and it just adds to the rest of the model. I probably spend too much time looking at it, but oh well, you know, it is the 5-foot Falcon, the thing of beauty. So yeah. I'm sorry for the ramble, guys. I hope it's not too bad. I'm just making this up on the fly. That's the radar pit from underneath. Oh, sorry, underneath, but on the top of the model. But yeah. Yeah, these pits, this is what we call the McLaren pit, because the big plate that you see through here is the base plate of the monocoque tub from the M23 McLaren Tamiya model kit, and that acts as a base plate for all the details that are yeah, all the details that are attached to. So there's the big AMT pay hauler 350 25th scale, yeah, 25th scale model kit. Yeah, so when you've got all these model kits and you're placing things out in the early days of blueprinting, and finally seeing it all come in and is being plated over, it's just absolutely amazing. There's the start of some blaster holes. There's another one over here somewhere, and there's little ones pocketed around, but I'll get to that. All these orangey bits here, they're castings from the Aurora C-Lab, which is an extremely rare kit and expensive kit, so hence the castings. Actually, these little rods here, they're brass. I thought, oh well, I had some brass left over, so I just added that in to match the reference. So yeah, when I first saw the model and I was butting up the cockpit, I thought, oh man, that looks huge. But in reality, the miniature actually was 6 inch. A lot of you guys know I was adamant it was 5 3/4, and then that ultimately didn't work. I went with the 6 inch, like everyone else, and it gelled in perfectly with everything. And I cannot thank the guys I've been working with who helped me blueprint this model and got it to the version that I was happy to build with. You guys are just amazing. Can't thank you enough. So yeah. So there you go. Hopefully not too much ramble, and I'm just doing this off my phone, so hopefully it'll turn out alright for you guys. So I think next time I'll do the top side, just go over a few details. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these, well, not building today, but just sort of going over my rambles and seeing a few things. But yeah, so yeah, thanks guys, take care and see you next time.